What up, YouTube? Welcome to another video. Today we're gonna be talking about sampling in Logic Pro 10 with the new update with a regular wave audio file chop or Serato sample. I love Serato, by the way. I'll show you the differences between them and which one I prefer. Stay tuned. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna load up a sample, which one is already loaded up. But I want to use this for a future song. So what I'm actually going to do is bring in another one. We're just gonna go with a song called Computer Love. And the key for G minor, when I sample stuff, basically I just plug my MPC up to my headphone jack and just sample out of that. Anything that I want, iTunes, you name it, I can sample anything. But I'm gonna drag this over and we're gonna put this loop right here. This will be the regular way of chopping up a sample. I'm just gonna solo this. I'm gonna hit enter and let you hear it. It's at 85 BPM, we turn it down. And I like that part right there. And if you want to quickly chop something up, make sure the wave file is selected and then just hit Command T on your keyboard and you'll quickly chop a loop or something. And basically I'm actually going to bring this back to the beginning. So I'm actually going to hit Option in the bottom right hand corner of your wave file will basically time stretching, that's the word I was looking for. It'll time stretch it to the bar, so it's only a bar long. As you can see, it sped it up. Let's try it again. And I'm actually going to let that be 4 bars. I could let it be 8, but I'm gonna let it be 4. I'm gonna hit Command. I'm gonna click the waveform, the wave file again. I'm gonna hit Command U. And when I hit Command U, it's gonna put a cycle around that region alone. I'm just gonna let that play. I wanna hear what it sounds like with some drums though. I'm actually gonna solo that. I'm gonna turn on my MPC. I could do it with the keyboard as well. Probably been easier. And I just do it that way. I usually use my pads, my drum pads, to do my drums. For some reason, I've just been beating on desks since I was a kid. And it's just natural to me just to beat on a pad like a desk. Keyboard the same way, just using your fingers. But, so what we're gonna do is add a drum to that, drum beat to that. I actually like that, but let me put a Pro Q3 on there and just kind of take all the lows out. See how you can manipulate a sample just like that with an EQ? It sounds the same, but it sounds different at the same time. There's no more lows in it. So I put basically a low cut on it. If I want to do a high cut, just to get that sound, and kind of boost up in the 900 hertz. We're gonna let that stay, and then we're gonna go back to our drums. let's actually turn on our flex pitch. What I did was I clicked this button above the timeline right here, and then I choose polyphonic. Polyphonic means voices, if I'm not mistaken. It's multiple. Let's keep that. The flex time is turned on in the track header. So let's see how it sounds now. Now it's in time. Then we put some drums on it real quick. And then we're gonna call it that. That's the easiest way to sample, is just to cut a waveform up and just sample it up. And make sure it's in time with your BPM and all that. I think I'm gonna go with that. Go from there. So if you're usually when I play, every time I play, I never get it right. I never hit the drum, the kick on the one, never. So I always have to quantize. So you can hit your you can hit Command A on your keyboard to select all the notes. You hit Q and it'll quantize it to whatever you have in the region. So it quantizes it to 16 notes. That's one way. All right. So let me show you the second way. That same sample, and we're going to put it in Logic's Quick Sampler. It'll load up. There we go. I always do optimize. You can do original. Original keeps the file the same. Optimizes it for the project, I guess. And off the break, it's going to have all these slices already ready for you. But you don't need that many slices. So what you're going to do is you're going to turn the sensitivity down. All the way down. That there's no transients there yet. You can actually do it by beat divisions, equal divisions, or manual. Let's do beat divisions and see what happens. Excuse me. We're going to bring that division back down. All those samples. And so chromatic means that it's mapped with your white and black keys. So what you want to do is change it to the white or the black. It's easier to use. I took a music theory class. I'm not going to say took. I'm still a part of a music theory class learning. But I've learned a lot. So I can actually play it in chromatic mode if I wanted to. But when I first started with the sample, I always used the white keys. So I'm not sure if you're a beginner or not. But if you're a beginner, it's easier just to use the white keys. So I'm going to turn it on the white for you. And we're going to hit each key is mapped. Each slice is mapped to a key. So if you can't hear it, it's because it might be muted, which it is. If you don't hear anything, you see it playing, you might have it in solo and another instrument might be solo, which it is. Remember, because I solo my drums and I solo the sample. So what I'm actually going to do is solo it now. And so basically you want to put it in mono. So you just hear it once. Just a quick sample. Oh. So let's go ahead and do it. So once again, as you can see, I didn't put my kick drum on the one. So it recorded before that. So what I'm actually going to do is hit Option to kind of zoom in with my magic mouse. I'm going to grab the note Option again, and I'm going to bring it to the one. Disappeared, but let's try that again. That's cool. All right. So now my favorite way to sample is Serato. So Serato was my favorite because it tells you the key. Um, you can switch it up. You can change the key to a G minor right here. So what the song is actually in is a G minor, and that went up 7 semitones or 7 half steps. And so what we're going to do is now is solo this so we can hear it, and we're going to let it play. And you can hit your next key. The next key, Serato, what I like about Serato is if you hit your next key, it'll put a point there. And then, so I'm gonna let it play from there. And then you can also line them up. Hit another key as well. So we're gonna use that 4th one down the line. Actually, gonna take that one and we're gonna put it right here. Then you can also hit the find samples button and it'll find them for you. And that's how you basically would sample with Serato. I'm not gonna do a beat with it but I like Serato. If you can afford it, get it. I think it's better than Logic's sampler because of the things that it does. It offers the key. It tells you what key the sample might be in, blase, everything that you need to know. So if you sample something and don't do the research and find out the key, you can just drag it in Serato and it usually tells you the key. But to be on it does say the key, but most of the time it's correct, most of the time it's not. To be on the safe side, always Google the song and find out what key is actually in. Those are basically your 3 ways on how to sample in the Logic. I hope you enjoy. Please be on the lookout for future content. Innovative Elevators, we out. Y'all take care. Peace.